Welcome, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today for this beginner's morning yoga practice. I am so excited to be bringing you this practice today from the beautiful Lake Atitlan in Guatemala. As you can see, I am in a truly, truly magical place full of energy and vibrance. So it is the perfect place to get energized for your morning practice today. And again, this is a very beginner-friendly practice. So if you are new to yoga, you are in the perfect place. And this is going to be a short and sweet flow to help you energize your body and get moving for an awesome day. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up on this video, add it to your list of favorites so you can come back and follow along anytime, and leave your comments below with some of your favorite morning rituals. How do you like to start your day? For me, I love to start my day with a nice hot cup of tea, and I love to go out into my garden and just water all of the plants and vegetables in the garden, take in some fresh air and some sunshine, and feel my bare feet on the earth. It really feels like the perfect way to start my day. And of course, a little yoga always helps. Thanks so much for your comments and your feedback. It's always great to hear from you guys. And thank you for subscribing and being a part of the new Jen Hilman community. All right, so we are going to begin our practice today kneeling. Of course, if you are uncomfortable kneeling, you can always just find a seat, a comfortable seat on a blanket or on a cushion, anything that feels good for you. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can get a little bit better view, but just make yourself comfortable. If you do feel good kneeling, I definitely encourage you to start this way. I feel like this kneeling position is a little more uplifting. So when I'm really working to energize my body, this is, a posture that helps me feel really uplifted and lightened. So we are going to start with a little spinal warm-up here. So bringing your hands forward onto your knees, we're going to inhale your breath, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart up, and draw your tailbone back. So you're getting a full arc in your spine. And then exhale your breath, scoop your belly in, tuck your tailbone under, and tuck your chin to your chest. Then again, we'll inhale. Open through your heart, roll your shoulders back, reach your tailbone back. Then exhale, round your spine. Really squeeze your abdominals here so you're feeling your core strength. Then inhale and reverse, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart, lift your gaze, reach your tailbone back. Exhale your breath, tuck it all in, rounding through your spine. Then let's go ahead and come up through neutral, finding a nice long spine here, and we'll move into a side body stretch. Reach your right fingertips to the right and sweep your left arm up overhead, finding a full side body stretch along the left side of your waist. Remember to let your right shoulder relax down away from your ear and energize your arm and your fingertips as you reach over to the right side. Then we'll inhale, come all the way back up to center. Glide your left fingertips to the left and sweep your right arm up and over. Relax your left shoulder down. Energize your right arm and fingertips as you reach all the way over to the left side, finding that full extension and stretch through the right side. Then inhale your breath and we'll come back to center here. Now let's interlace your hands at the base of your spine. Squeeze the palms of your hands together for a nice tight grip. Then we start to stretch your fists away from your hips. Now for some of you, if your shoulders or chest are very tight, this might be enough of a stretch right here. If that's the case, just breathe into it and stay with it. But as things start to open up, you can start to curl your heart up towards the sky and reach your fists down towards the earth. We'll take one more breath here wherever you are, finding that full opening through your chest. And gently return yourself back to center. Release your grip, and this time we're going to interlace your hands behind your head. Now get a good grip with your hands, and then energetically start to pull your hands apart. So you want to feel a sense that you're trying to separate your hands, but you're holding on so tight you can't do it. So you're pulling your hands apart. Then start to press your head back into your hands. So this is a big chest stretch here. You're really going to feel your chest stretching open. Just stay with it and try and open your elbows wide as you press your head back into your hands. Then gently release, coming back to center. We're going to take a little twist now, reaching your left hand across to your right knee. Twist your heart around towards the right side, getting a nice twist in your spine here. Then we'll slowly come back around and reach your right hand across to your left knee, twisting your heart around to the left. We'll come back to center. Now we're going to move into a little bit of breath work here. Again, we're going to be working with that same spinal action, opening the chest and rounding the spine, incorporating it with the breath and picking up the pace. This is really going to start to move some energy in your body and start to build up your energy for the day. So as we inhale, lift the heart, exhale, round the spine. We'll start to speed it up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make your way back to center and just feel that energy that you started to cultivate, right? You can really feel it moving. Let's go ahead and plant your hands down on your mat. Lift your hips up, walk your knees back a bit. Tuck your toes, and we're going to lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. Now you can pedal out your feet a little bit here, right and left, just stretching into the backs of your legs. And as you do here, let's come back to neutral, bringing the legs into stillness. Look forward to your hands and make sure that your fingertips are spread wide apart. Really press into the earth. Lift your hips up a little higher and find a full extension through your chest and shoulders. So even if that means you need to lift your heels or maybe even bend your knees a little bit, it's all good. What we're really working to find is that full lengthening of the spine. Extend your shoulders fully so your biceps come alongside your ears. Once you have that full length in your spine, then we start to straighten the knees and reach your heels down towards the earth, right? So we explore this pose one step at a time. From here, we'll move into a little tripod down dog. So sweep your right leg up and back behind you. Try to make your right leg as straight and strong as you can. Just do your best and work into the stretch. Then draw your right knee in towards your chest. We're coming forward to a lunge. So you want to plant that right foot down. And if it doesn't come to the top of your mat, you can grab a hold of your ankle and just help that foot come all the way forward. Then lower your left knee down to the mat. Make sure you have a big wide angle between your legs here. Tune into the strength of your legs as you inhale your breath and rise your body up. Lift your belly up and in and extend your fingertips and arms fully. So your arms are totally energized and activated here. Make sure your legs are very strong here, not sloppy, not lazy, but very powerful. Then we'll inhale, lift your heart up towards the sky. Exhale and release your fingertips down. Draw your hips back over your left knee and extend your right leg straight. Now the temptation here might be to let your hips fall down, but I encourage you to keep your hips lifted and instead think about tilting your pelvis. Tilting your pelvis forward ever so slightly will dramatically increase the stretch behind your hamstring here. So find that stretch, find your edge, and breathe into your legs. Then root down through your left fingertips and let's sweep the right arm up towards the sky for a little twist here. We're going to be working that IT band, that tight band of tissue along the outer edge of your leg. As you exhale your breath, we'll slowly release the right hand back down. Shift forward into your lunge again. Then plant your hands on your mat. Lift your left knee and step your right foot back to your downward facing dog. Take a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. And we'll prepare for the second side. So lift your left leg, make it as straight and strong as you can. Really find strength and power here. Then draw your left knee forward. We're reaching for the lunge. If your foot doesn't come all the way forward by itself, just grab a hold of your ankle and step by step, help your foot come to the top of your mat. Then we'll lower the right knee down. Tune into the strength of your legs. Make your legs very powerful and energized here. As you inhale and rise, extending your fingertips up towards the sky. Lift through your waist, hug your belly in, and grow tall through your spine. Energize your arms and hands. As you inhale, curl your heart up towards the sky. Then exhale and gently release your fingertips back down to the mat. We're going to glide your hips back over your right knee, extending your left leg straight. And again, instead of dropping your hips down, think about tilting your pelvis forward, and you're going to get it. You're going to get that full stretch in your left leg. Breathe into your hamstring here and just soften your breath as you allow your body to open. Stretch into it. Ground down through your right hand. Twist your left arm up towards the sky, revolving your spine here and stretching into that IT band. Don't be surprised if one side feels tighter than the other. It's very common to find imbalances as we stretch into the body. Exhale your breath and slowly release your left hand down. And we'll shift all the way forward back into the lunge. Plant your hands firmly on your mat. Lift your right knee up and we'll step your left foot back to your downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. And from here, just lower your knees all the way down to your mat. Sink your hips back to your heels and let your forehead come all the way down. We're breathing here in a little child's pose, just slowing down your breath. Feeling into your body, just feel any residual tingles, any vibrations coursing through your body, feeling your energy is awakened. Then slide your hands back to your knees and press yourself all the way up. And if you want to stay in a kneeling posture, you can. But if you would feel more comfortable in a seat, I invite you to take a comfortable seat. But wherever you are, just close your eyes. Bring your hands prayer at your heart. Staying focused here, stay present with your breath. Stay with this internal awareness. And just observe the sensations in your body. Observe the energy that you've created. This is what it means to fill your own cup first. It is so easy in our lives to do so many things for so many people that we easily neglect our own self. We can make excuses saying there's not enough time, and our self-care goes to the wayside. But when we take the time, when we make the time for these self-care practices and nourish our own self first, the truth is we are able to do so much more. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide your practice. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to the new Jen Hilman channel. Please visit my website, jenhilman.com, for lots more videos, for my class schedule, and upcoming workshops and training opportunities. It is always a pleasure to share in this practice with you and to help guide you on your yoga journey. Namaste, my friends. We'll see you next time.